I'm KATU Savannah Welch tracking the Tunnel 5 fire that broke out yesterday morning. We're across the river in Hood River, taking a look at what we're seeing this morning. And you can see all that thick smoke covering the hillside. Crews tell us the fire has burned 315 acres. It broke out late yesterday morning, and we have not received an update on how much of the fire is contained. But level 3 go now evacuations are in effect for the region around the fire, and part of Highway 14 is closed between miles 53 and 63, and law enforcement are encouraging evacuees to go to the Skamania County Fairgrounds for resources this morning as they continue their containment efforts on the fire. In Hood River, Savannah Welch, KATU News.
And because of a loss of pressure in the water system, tap water in Skamania County may be contaminated. Until further notice, people living in the area should boil their water before they drink it. Bring all water to a rolling boil for 1 minute. And only use boiled or bottled water for drinking, making ice, brushing teeth, washing dishes, or food prep. And stick with KATU as we continue to track the latest on the high temperatures and their impact on the wildfire in the gorge. When we're not on the air, you can get the latest updates online at KATU.com and on our social media pages.
In the last 20 minutes, Washington DNR says the fire has burned 315 acres and that Highway 14 remains closed between Drano Lake and Underwood. Fire crews have not confirmed if any amount of the blaze is contained. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for KATU News at 11. I'm Barry Mangold. We do have team coverage for you tonight. KATU's Joe English is tracking hotter and drier conditions for your 4th of July holiday. First, let's get to KATU's Francis Lynn, who spoke with evacuees who rushed out of their homes to safety.
Deputies say the fire destroyed many buildings, including homes. The flames are very visible at night, and officials say fire crews will be working through the night to try to get it contained. They say it could take several days.
They've drawn more water at it with airplanes than I've ever seen.
Huge flames engulfed over 100 acres of Skamania County Sunday, forcing people out of their homes.
The sheriff came and said, "You need to leave now."
The firefighters came to the house, and they were in a hurry, you know, kind of yelling. They rushed everyone out, and I got off work and I didn't really have anywhere to go.
Law enforcement directed evacuees to the Skamania County Fairgrounds, where the Red Cross was set up to help.
We have resources and help for them depending on what their needs are.
We have a space out of the weather, out of the smoke, where people can come. We have water and snacks. And then if it progresses, we'll set up cots and we go to an overnight shelter.
I always heard about stuff like that, like the Eagle Creek fire. You know, I always heard about how bad it was, but I never thought I would be in this situation right now. So it's tough. It's tough.
Evacuees say they just hope their houses are okay and the fire gets contained soon.
We just kind of got to let it sink in for a little bit, and then we just got to move forward, you know. It's a struggle, you know, it's a challenge, but life without challenges is easy, but you really won't do much, you know.
The Red Cross says anybody who needs help can stop by their shelter at any time tonight at the Skamania County Fairgrounds. Reporting at Hood River, Francis Lynn, KATU News.